I really don't like people who talk like just because someone has the necessities of life, like food and water and so forth, that it means that they have nothing to be depressed about. I've seen people, I saw a YouTuber once talk about how they were cutting, like cutting themselves, which I'll never understand the concept of how physically torturing yourself is supposed to somehow relieve your stress. But someone was talking about how they were cutting, and when their parents found out, they were like, "We feed you and clothe you and put a roof over your head. What's wrong in your life?" Now, I feel like those two parents were awful and need to have their heads checked to make a statement like that. I've seen people complain. I've seen people talk about their parents arguing and how they were miserable because of being around their parents, always complaining, always arguing with each other. And someone would start arguing with that person, saying like, there are people getting killed in the street and you're depressed about that. You need to grow up. I really don't like these MFs who say things like that. You have no idea what's going on in somebody's life, the reason why they're miserable. Just because someone isn't physically suffering doesn't mean that they shouldn't be upset. There are rich people who are miserable. There can be something going on psychologically that's bothering you that has nothing to do with that you're going through physical suffering. I mean, it could be anything. Okay, people who are closeted, they're miserable because they have to hide who they are. That's just one example. There could be dozens of reasons why a person can be depressed. And I don't have a lot of time to talk about this, so I'll just. People who do that and talk like other people don't have a reason to be depressed just because there are other people that have it worse. They need to shut the hell up. Enough said.